Hello. How to change power and sleep settings in Windows 10. Right-click on the Start button and select Power Options. Here we see the Power Control panel and Sleep. Alternatively, you can left-click the Start button and select Settings. Then, System. And click Power and Sleep. These settings significantly reduce power consumption, but at the same time all programs on the computer remain active, and Windows do not close. Here we can select the time interval, after which the monitor will turn off in the absence of user activity, from 1 to 45 minutes, and from 1 hour to 5 hours. In order for the computer to switch to sleep mode, we can also set the same time intervals. We can also completely disable these actions here by setting the mode to Never. Sometimes it is necessary and convenient for the computer to work without shutting down, regardless of whether the user is nearby or not. If you have a laptop or other device with a battery, then you will see the power saving and sleep mode settings for devices with a battery here. If you need more advanced settings, click Additional Power Settings. Here you can choose the power scheme that suits you. Balanced, Power Saver, even finer settings can be made here. On the left side there are modes by clicking on which you can configure actions when you press the power buttons, or when you close the laptop lid. For example, you simply close the laptop lid and the operating system automatically shuts down or goes into hibernation mode. Here you can also customize your power supply scheme in more detail. Click Change Plan Settings. Then change Advanced Power Settings. In this window, you can further customize each item. But please change the settings carefully, and if you did something wrong, you can click Restore Plan Default. And the last thing, about hibernation. If in sleep mode data about running programs is saved in RAM, which continues to work and consume electricity, then when the computer or laptop enters hibernation mode, all data about active programs and open Windows is saved on the system disk in a hidden file, after which the device turns off. You can configure hibernation mode in the advanced settings, which we talked about earlier. Now I will tell you how to put the computer into hibernation mode instead of shutting down the computer in the usual way. Right-click the Start button and select Power Options. Click Additional Power Settings. Choose what the power buttons do. Here we see that under Shutdown Options, hibernation is not available. Click Change Settings that are currently unavailable, and check the box so that hibernation is displayed in the shutdown menu. Save changes. To check the result of our actions, we leave the windows open. I also launch the Rufus program and put the computer into hibernation mode. I must warn you that if you have previously disabled the entry of the PIN code and password to enter the system, then after exiting the hibernation mode, the system will again require you to enter the PIN code or password. Therefore, prepare in advance, remember or find your login information. And so, right-click Start, and here we see that hibernation is already in the shutdown list. Click on it. The system saves data about all active programs and open Windows at the time of shutdown, and now the computer has turned off. To turn on the computer again, you need to press any key on the keyboard, and the operating system will immediately start loading. Here you need to enter the PIN code. Yes, I did it. I hope you did it too. This concludes my review. Thank you all very much for your attention to my video. Good luck.